Hey guys, hope you're going extremely well. We're live on YouTube. We're going to be doing a backtesters session with Vlad. I hope everybody's going extremely well. Why am I by myself? Where they all gone? They've left me. Vlad, can I add you to the stage? Oh, how you going, mate? Nice to see you.
That was fast.
Yeah. How you going?
All good, all good. Just
Yeah.
getting ready for the event. I loaded the charts, loaded everything. Nice to see
Fantastic.
everybody.
Yeah, nice to see you, mate, too. I'm going to also share my screen in Discord. Guys, we are on Discord. If you have any questions whatsoever about algo trading, please jump in. I will share on the screen right away our Discord link so you can jump in. We're going to be chatting about algo trading. We're going to be going through the elite backtesters results. So these are the best settings that we received this week without any forward testing periods. But these are the settings for the week, which we're going to be doing with Vlad. But before we do anything else, we're going to go very quickly and do a disclaimer. As always, guys, we're here just geeking out on code, finding best strategies for our own settings. This is no guarantee of future profit. Even though the backtest may look fantastic, I proved today that they do fall apart after a certain amount. Well, they don't fall apart. That sounds a bit wrong, but there's no guaranteed future. A trading strategy can lose its own edge. So please be very, very careful. Do your own due diligence. Nothing is guaranteed. We're just doing this for our own portfolio, and we're sharing on the website all of these strategies. Another warning, there are a lot of fake Davids and Vlads and Williams and Lloyds, and anybody else in the team has pretty much got about 1,000 fake identities all over Discord. Please be very careful. I will never ever reach out to you, and neither will Vlad, asking for any other for any crypto or anything like that. If you have any questions, as always, we're in Discord here to answer any questions whatsoever. Please don't hesitate to unmute yourself if you want to chat. Do remember we are on live on YouTube and on X. So if you don't want your voice recorded, just let me know. Put it in the chat. You want to chat, and I will turn down the volume so that nobody can hear you over the over YouTube. Guys, let's get on with today's agenda. Today's agenda is a very, very simple one. It is the 3rd of March. We got that one right so far. We're going to be doing elite backtesters. I'm going to check to make sure the optimizer hasn't had its update. I'm not sure because I haven't had a look. We have hot or not, which is our bot or not, as a matter of fact, where we go through all of the David Tick settings. There's 1,570 odd settings, if I remember rightly. We're going through all of them to find the ones that are still profitable and have been profitable in backtest and live trading. So I go through them I went through 2 hours of them today on Twitter and found a couple of dozen good settings, fantastic settings, some just okay settings, and a lot of settings that have fallen apart. But like I keep saying, you only need a handful to actually have a profitable portfolio. So the idea there is for me to then come in this evening and share those ones with you guys, and we'll have a look at them again. Yeah, so that's pretty much the day's job. We're going to start with Vlad. I said hello to Vlad, but I didn't say hello to William. William just come in. Will, how you going, mate? Okay. He's going to do it in Morse code.
All good, and yourself?
It. Yeah, good.
Sorry, I was just replying back to Nelson.
No problem whatsoever. Yeah, let's say hi to everybody. Nelson, AlgoBot, how you going? Good to see you. Rocky 2, how are you going? Nelson again, nice to see you. Sayed, how you going? Bully's here. How you going, mate? Nice to see you. Crypto J, we've got a couple in the chat in Discord this evening. First things done, we've done everything, so my job's now over. I'm now going to pass you over to Vlad, who's going to go through the elite backtesters whilst I rush to try and get all my results together to do my part of the show, because I haven't finished yet.
No problem.
So don't ask any questions, Vlad, because no, I was just joking.
Yeah, I'm going to be very short like yesterday, right?
No, don't do that.
Otherwise, I don't know, I have to find some talent, beatboxing or something.
Absolutely.
Let me just share my screen, guys, very quickly.
How you going, mate? Anyway, all good?
Doing great. Just preparing to show to everybody the, 34 charts, which I have for you for today. I think that we are going to do half today and half Thursday. Depends on how much time it takes. So let's just not bore people, I suppose, because there are plenty. Plenty have happened in a matter of charts submitted within this week. Let me also share my screen over Discord. Make sure, David, that you know that you're also sharing as well.
Yeah, no problem.
So you could stop yours.
Just going through the charts, as I said, whilst you're going.
Perfect. Both at the same time. Right. So first and foremost, hello everybody, Vlad here. You might be already familiar with me. We're going to do a new week review of the happenings within
Vlad,
summits.
Vlad, you're muted on Discord.
Oh, I just figured out. Rookie mistake, guys. Fortunately, we're also streaming over YouTube, so everything is safe, guys. You can watch later me saying pretty much hello, so nothing happened. So again, first and foremost, welcome everybody to the stream. Vlad here. I think you're pretty familiar with me already. It's time to review again some of the happenings within the elite backtesters for this week. So far, there are 34 charts. I think we're going to do half this time and half maybe over Thursday. It really depends, guys, on you. If you wish to get as soon as possible to the bot or not, or hot or not, depends how you wish to call it. And yeah, David has some amazing charts and setups over David Tech to share with you after the bot or not session. So yeah, let's just jump right through it and make it as fast as possible so we could challenge David. I'm just joking, of course. So first settings for today, we have a setup on Tao on 30 minutes chart time frame, and we do have the precision trend mastery with a performance of 912%, maximum drawdown 29%, maybe a little bit higher than let's say the community standard between 20 and 25%, but it's still very fine. I suppose this strategy uses some kind of leverage. You can always detune the strategies that you have, for example, too high for you of a maximum drawdown. You can always detune, for example, this one to like 25, and you'll still be more than 600 or maybe 500% profits as well. Total trades 243. You know my general rule of things. If you can see each unique trade over the equity curve, that means that you should probably aim for some more trades. This one you cannot see, it's a flat line. I mean, it's an increasing line, but the line doesn't have any dots, not showing each unique trade. So I suppose we are doing very good. Win rate, which would be the profitable trades, currently sits at 55.56%. And also we have a profit factor of 1.4 if we, of course, round up. Equity curve rise looks pretty good. I mean, the recent happenings as of February 18th, it's not doing the best ever, but maybe if we just leave it for a couple of more weeks to develop, maybe it's a situation like here, which it took, for example, just 2 months, or maybe like, oh no, even shorter than that. I mean, beginning of August, and there you go, beginning of September, so about 1 month, in order to get back at it, I suppose. Benchmark wise, we are crushing it. We can see the buy and hold equity right here. We are way beyond it, way better in the both minimum and maximum. And of course, currently, if you would have bought the Tao in January 2025, you wouldn't have the best time ever now. You would be negative 63%. But our strategy will be actually pretty close to the maximum point ever in time, 912%. Next, we have a setup on SAY on 45 minutes chart with a steep surge strategy, which is, in my opinion, one of the very best strategies within Davitech. Let's see over here. Here we have the performance of 3,600% profits, which is quite good. Maximum drawdown 28%. That's quite good as well. Total trades 287. The win rate 61% and a profit factor of 1.43. Equity curve wise, I mean, it was very, very good up until maybe August. So late summer 2025, and then had this very weird sideways momentum, but it still goes overall higher than this, for example, point in time, around August, let's just call it that way. Other than that, our benchmark is crushing the buy and hold benchmark. We can definitely see that the strategy has 3,600% in the profits currently. However, in the benchmark, it's quite negative 90%. Performance of the past months looks also very good. One quick note, I would consider pausing the strategy in November. However, if we could take a look at October before, so for example, this would be 2024, and this one would be 2025. October before up 24%, November 0 something percent, and then we have December with 3%. So it's already like 4 times, even 5 times better than this negative performance right here. So maybe could be an idea to not pause it. Feel free to experiment on your own. But overall, the strategy looks pretty good. I will definitely have a look on it maybe like in a month or two and see how the equity curve looks from this point on. Also, see if the maximum drawdown has been exceeded. Currently sits at 28%. I suppose it's somewhere at the beginning, to be honest. Total trades 287, more than enough, in my opinion, for a 40-minute chart time frame. And yeah, see also if the win rate matches 61%. If you wait, for example, for 10 trades, wait to see if it has, for example, 6 wins, and of course 4 losses in order to have the same win rate. If it's actually a little bit better, that's good as well. But be careful, because overall the law of large number tells us that, for example, if we have an average of 60% win rate, and then we have out of the blue maybe like an 80% win rate for a short period of time, somewhere around the hood we are going to expect a 40% win rate. So if we add up 40, 80 divided by 2, that's pretty much where we have started, about 60%. Next one, we have a setup on Solana on 59 minutes chart time frame. I'm going to explain this very, very quickly. So for example, if you're going to use 60 minutes, you might have some liquidity problems into some very small altcoins. For example, Shiba Inu, Pepe, something like that. I don't think Solana could be a problem, but still very good that you're also doing that. So what we are doing is we are leaning either forward or backwards. For example, adding a couple of minutes to the 60 or removing some of the minutes, just so we don't get into multiple signals at the same time, either with the community members, or just imagine that, for example, it's the same UTC 8 plus 8. You can see definitely the time over here. That's not my time zone, but still, just for reference. I think that a lot of orders would go at 4 AM UTC plus 8. So that's why we are leaning backwards or forward, so we can actually grab some more of the liquidity rather than the algo bots or whoever trades on flat times. So it's a quite good strategy, but of course it works extremely well for small coins, like for example, again, Tao or anything else, Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum. These are the giants, so I don't think there is any liquidity problem in the top exchanges. The strategy, flash profit, quite good of a strategy with a performance of 2,300%. Maximum drawdown 25%, that's very good. Total trades 261. You cannot see each unique trade, that's very, very good. The win rate is 55% and a profit factor of 1.8. Performance of the past months could be an idea to pause December, since we have 3 months in a row with a negative performance. Benchmark wise, we can see the buy and hold equity curve. I mean, in the beginning, you can see maybe Solana, of course, had the surge in 2024, but then eventually it was pretty flat. And of course, our strategy is way, way above it overall, at least in the end. So you wish how we would actually trade. be the blue or the green. I'll definitely love to be the green one. Also, benchmark wise, we are sitting at pretty much near the top. You can definitely see we are at the top currently with the performance of 2,380% rather than the maximum ever of just 1,000, and also currently sits at 290% if you would have bought Solana on 1st of March 2023. Also, minimum ever, we're still doing very, very good, negative 10% rather than negative 27%. Is it the same one? No, it's not the same one. Again, I set up on Solana, 59 minutes, same reason. We have the performance of 1,500% on average, maximum drawdown 24%, total trades 284. We have the win rate of 57% and a profit factor of 1.6. Equity curve wise, again, looks a little bit similar, but not quite with the previous one. But yeah, overall looks very, very good. A little bit flat at the end, but I guess this period rhymes with this period. You can always see if you can actually filter out what happened, maybe from this point and maybe from this point, and then you could pause your bot and not trade these kind of sideways equity curves momentums. Also, benchmark wise, we are in a completely different league. In my opinion, we are doing a lot better. Then we have Lido LDO against USDT on the 30 minutes chart time frame. Here we have the EXMA with a performance of 385%, maximum drawdown 25%, total trades 111. You can see each unique trade over the equity curve. However, it doesn't mean that the strategy is bad or nothing like that. It just means you should be a little bit more careful because it could be overfit just because we have a little amount of trades. Again, just leave it through incubation, leave it for 2 or 3 weeks, see how it goes, see if the maximum drawdown is not exceeded within that time, see if the win rate matches around 50% and so on, in order to consider to go live with the strategy or not. Performance of the past months looks decent, in my opinion, very good so far. Currently, it's not doing that great. I think it had maybe like 2 trades, I think. Yeah, just 2 trades, 1 loss and 1 currently about at the break-even point. Also, benchmark-wise, we are doing a lot better. We are in a whole different league. Then we have Bitcoin. I think this one uses an older strategy, which would be the range filter and the ADX. Maybe David could share a little bit more details if the boilerplate version 3 it's still viable with the today's standards. I'm not entirely sure if there is actually any problem with the strategy. Of course, PineScript got updated and so on, so things could be a little bit different. David, would you like to jump in the discussion?
Yeah, no, I don't think it has any problems. I can, problems. I know that we updated to increase our risk tolerance and also risk management and those kind of things. I can see from the chart that you're sharing at the moment, Vlad, that there are multiple entries or 1 entry and 1 exit on the same candle. You can see on the, not the last trade, the one before. Yeah. So that may be a problem because potentially it means that we're getting in and out of trades on the same candle, which isn't good. But there's been some updates. It's just literally leave it in forward testing. If for automation, it can be automated through trigger trade, no problem whatsoever. If it's good, we just need to make sure.
Awesome. So moving forward, we have the range filter and the ADX with 10,000% profits. That's incredible. Incredible. Simple as that. Maximum drawdown 17%. Total trades 2,500. I believe this leaves a lot of room of improvement, but still, like, if there is like no problem whatsoever with the strategy, maybe I think could use some open as source, maybe the strategy. So what do you think this or when actually this event actually happened, to have each trade within the same candle?
And I think it just really needs a really good forward testing period, and then we just need to double check down on everything on this old strategy that's been around for a long time. The first thing we could do is put it onto the new boilerplate, because that might be a good idea. Because there's no point. It's great having a great back test, but if it doesn't work in forward testing that. But I do believe that some of our older members are actually trading still these ones here, because a lot of people still use trigger trade for these older strategies. So we just need to check. That's the only thing we can do.
If you look at the list of trades, you can see the timestamp of the last few trades. I think it's still the open and the close, Mike, if I'm not mistaken. Also, hello, Mike.
Yeah. Hi, Mike. How you going?
So it's not quite helpful.
I don't think it repaints. I don't think that was the problem in the day. I think it was more that we leave now a candle for breathing room, and we make sure that we don't get in and out of the same candle, because TradingView, the way that back tests, we don't have enough data for each candle to know whether it got in or hit a stop loss before hitting a trade, or if it actually managed to get in. So we managed to kind of like as if we're limit ordering onto the not limit ordering, but we're taking the following the next candle after all of the variables line up. So yeah, I'm not sure. It just needs a really good back test. That's all. Forward test. That's all.
Also, I think it lacks this feature, right? The block trades liquidation is before the stop loss.
Absolutely, those kind of things. Yeah. So some real good risk management. I'm not saying that we should throw it away. Maybe we should upgrade it. I don't think it's been upgraded, but definitely, it's definitely worth it. I mean, if we get that kind of equity cover with 2,000 trades, I mean, it's definitely worth looking a little bit more into it.
Awesome. Back to the strategy, we have a win rate of 50% and a profit factor 1.46. Equity curve-wise looks pretty good, maybe a little bit flat at the beginning. I see 50, still 40, 50, then 60, and so on. So it took a little bit of time in order for it to evolve, but then it did quite well until maybe like another period of sideways momentum. So let's see very quickly what happened here. So maybe from April 2025 up until September, so just 2 months. No, a couple of more actually. So April, not August. So like 3 or 4 months in order for it to get back to the trend. Sorry?
To reactivate.
Exactly.
To
reactivate. And go shooting to the stars. There you go.
Absolutely.
Indeed. Also, benchmark-wise, again, our strategy is at a whole different league. Next, we have a strategy on Bitcoin on 179 minutes. That's 3 hours almost without 1 minute, so 3 hours. With the ErgoFlex, with a performance of close to 5,000%. Also, maximum drawdown 31%. Total trades a little bit low, 74. Win rate quite high, 68%, and a profit factor of 2.8. Benchmark-wise, again, we are crushing it by like 2 or 3 times, so we're doing very, very good. Next, we have Rose on 1 hour. Here we have the Wolf and Bear strategy updated to the newest standards with a performance of 2,200%, with a maximum drawdown of just 20%. Total trades 193. Win rate 71%. That's very good, a very bold win rate right there. Profit factor as well looks extremely good, 2.25. Recently, so since November, it hasn't done so great, but still, maybe I see that the strategy didn't have actually any trade in November, or it was break even. I'm not very sure. Also in January, it had just 0.55, and February again nothing, and so far over March, nothing. Quite weird. I think.
Yeah,
it could be the possibility is just the wins cover the losses. That's why it's 0. But for 2 months, I mean, I think I never saw this. But yeah.
No, strange. Yeah, weird. Very weird.
Oh, actually, no. It didn't have any trade in November.
Okay.
I mean, better than being negative, better to have no trades, definitely. So, yeah, all good. Next, look at that. We have a strategy on XLM, on Stellar, I believe. Yeah, it's Stellar. On 1 hour, here we have the T3 plus Nexus and the Stiff. Again, a very extremely good mix of main indicators to build the strategy. We have the performance of 2,200%, maximum drawdown just 18 to 19%. So there is some room for maybe like a higher risk. Also, guys, make sure you do understand that trading with leverage involves some risk. Make sure you do study this problem before actually jumping into live trading with leverage. Total trades 321. That's very good as well. We have the win rate of 55%, very good as well. And also profit factor 1.82. I mean, so far the strategy looks extremely good. Maybe some periods of sideways trading, but still nothing really to worry about. Performance of the past months, I mean, nothing really to worry about. This one happened here with a 0 just because it just started. It might have some, maybe started at the late of April, or maybe has some, I don't know, needs candles to happen in order for the indicator to form. So that's why you don't have any trades in the, or any profit or loss in April. But yeah, overall looks extremely good. Also, different league with the benchmark as well. I'll definitely exactly. I'll definitely pin this one as well for myself to check in the future. Again, guys, my advice: wait for a couple of weeks, maybe a month, see if the maximum drawdown was not exceeded. Total trades also as well. Make sure that these happen to increase. Also the win rate. So if you're getting like, I don't know, 10 trades, just make sure at least 5 of them are winners, maybe even 4, but then again, maybe wait for another one just to confirm we do have around a 50% win rate. Next, we have Mantle, which is not, I suppose, the greatest ever, but still, I mean, the data isn't horrible by any means. We have Mantle over 30 minutes chart time frame. We do have the dead zone, which has been updated, of course, to the new standards. Performance-wise, total per profit would be 500%. Maximum drawdown just 16%. Total trades, however, and the equity curve, how it looks like. I would wait for more trades to see what happens with this strategy. So yeah, nothing really to worry about because again, we're not trading these as of now. You're just waiting maybe for like a couple of months for this strategy to develop enough trades in order to consider to actually go live or not with this strategy. Win rate 60% and a profit factor of 2.6. Also, we are pretty much crushing it in the matters of benchmark as well. Next, we have Doge on 45 minutes chart time frame. We have the MACD liquidity spectrum with the performance of 364%. Maximum drawdown 21%, total trades 139. You can see each unique trade, unfortunately, so that means maybe the number of trades isn't quite there, but still could be a great strategy. Just leave it through incubation, see how it goes for a couple of weeks, maybe even a couple of months, and then you can check and, of course, consider to either go live or not. Win rate 55% and the profit factor 1.62. Performance of the past months looks pretty good. I mean, yeah, I do see plus 20%, -8, plus 10, -8, plus 3, -7, plus 25, and so on. So overall, this strategy doesn't disappoint. Benchmark-wise, it's quite interesting. I mean, we are very, very close in the maximum side of things. So maybe somewhere here, the buy and hold peaked. But unfortunately, the buy and hold is pretty much sitting at 17%, other than our strategy currently sitting at 364%. Exactly like I said, it peaked around here. And then, of course, went straight to the bin, unfortunately. I mean, not bin, because... So January 2024, you'll be still up 17%. So it's like 2 years, 2024, 2025. Yeah, because 2026 didn't happen completely. A classic banking system gives you guys about 6% a year. So being up 17% over 2 years, I mean, you're beating the classic banking system. What else can you ask more? You know, I'm not even considering the 300% right here.
I could ask
Indeed.
for that. I could
Indeed,
ask you
exactly.
to be back my 400%.
Only if we reroll the time, unfortunately, for the buy and hold.
Please,
but
Mr. Egan. Mr. Elon, give me back my 400%.
Yeah, I think it was around here when Elon went a little bit crazy with Doge and everything. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it could be interesting for the whole crypto market to have again the ability to buy Teslas with crypto. I think it's long gone by a couple of years already. So having that back in, that will be very interesting, but unfortunately, not the case now. Next, take a look at that one. We have a strategy on Mantle on 45 minutes chart time frame. We have the TradingView, which is again one of the very best strategies within David Tech. And also the performance matches the, I suppose, expectations. We do have 22,000% profits, actually 22,700. So maximum drawdown, 25%. That's extremely good.
Wow.
I mean, it's pretty much ready to go. Total trades 582. That's quite a lot. Maybe even a room for a slight improvement. Maybe, I don't know. Win rate 60, close to 60, 56%, and a profit factor 1.6. Benchmark wise, not gonna even chat about it. We are crushing it. Equity curve looks quite amazing as well. A small drawback over here, but overall the strategy went up. Also recently, I suppose since since 20 days you would be a little bit sideways, but still in the profits, because here will be the maximum point in time. No, actually here, but still will be in the profit rather than here. So yeah, also performance of the past months looks extremely good. Overall, a very, very good strategy. Next, we have Ethereum on 45 minutes chart time frame with Michonne V5 with a performance of 87%. That's quite good as well. Maximum drawdown, just 10%. So there is also room for risking a little bit more. So maybe if you're going to tune this up to like maybe 20%, you are going to scale up also the profit with the compounding and everything to maybe like 200, 300%. I'll be back in just one moment. David, could you cover for me for a moment?
No problem.
I have an urge to sneeze. That's why.
Okay, no problem. Okay, guys. Well, we're gonna sit watching Vlad sneeze, so all good. So this one here, I think that Vlad already went through it. It's Michonne. Michonne is one of the older strategies. It was back from the day when I was a Walking Dead fan, I think. We were doing random indicators at the time. We were using the NNFX system, but we kind of just randomly took one trend following indicator, a couple of confirmation indicators, and then our our stop loss and take profits were very much similar to what we do today. So everything was very, very random, but we've come up with some good strategies. Vlad's all good. He's finished sneezing, so I'm going to stop rambling on. That was me filling a couple of minutes. Boom.
Thank you very much. I mean, I should be looking for another job. You did great covering for me. Indeed. So also benchmark wise, quite similar, just talking about the maximum ever. So again, I think the strategy peaked. Currently, it's sitting under the sea level. So let's check very quickly. Again, like I said, it peaked around here and also goes straight to the bin in a matter of buy and hold. Again, question is up to you guys. Which one would you like to be, the blue or the green? Equity curve, of course, the green equity curve is quite superior. Unfortunately, for this strategy, I see it currently embraces a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 losses in a row. So not the best time ever to start the strategy in February 2nd, I suppose. But yeah, that's why we have incubation. That's why we're going to wait for the strategy to develop some trades. Also, if you could take a look at the win rate, it's only 38%. So out of 10 trades, you do expect about 3 to 4 to actually be winners. Whenever you're winning a lot more rather than losing. So for example, in the matters of percentages, the percentages are higher when you're winning. You can see right here, for example, you would be profitable with 7.2%, I believe. No, 7.5%, and losing just 2.47%. Performance of the past months, I mean, I don't see anything worrying. Maybe pausing in April, the strategy, not entirely sure. Just leave it running for a couple of weeks and see what happens. Next, a good-looking equity curve with a performance on a 30-minute chart time frame. We do have the McGinley, which is quite again one of the best performing strategies within Davitech, with a performance of 1,400%. Maximum drawdown a little high, close to 50%. So maybe try to detune that to maybe like 20, 25, and you'll still be way higher than 500% profits. Again, everything compounds. That's why the profit takes a larger hit whenever you're trying to detune the maximum drawdown. Total trades 106. You can definitely see each unique trade on the chart. However, the equity curve looks quite good as well. Unfortunately, the March so far, so it's just 3 days in. What can you ask for it? It's a negative 3%. However, in February, we've done about 5%, also January 2%. So nothing really to worry about. Win rate 66.9%. So out of 3 trades, you do expect 2 of them to be winners. However, the law of large number applies as well with 100 trades. You do expect 66 to 67 to be winners. The order doesn't matter. You could have the first 33 or 34 losses, and then afterwards the 66 to 67 trades as winners. It's quite rare to happen, but it can happen. That's the law of large numbers. Whenever you're adding win rate to a larger amount of numbers, you're going to encounter these huge losses in a row. If we apply that to finances, profit factor 2.2. Benchmark wise, again, we are beating it completely in a whole different league. And yeah, that's pretty much it with this one. Also looks pretty good. Again, maybe the total trade isn't quite there, but still nothing really to worry about. Just let it run for a couple of weeks and see how it goes. Next, we have AVAX on 1 hour. Here we have Michonne, V5 again. We have an amazing performance of 11,000%. We do have the...
It's all right, I've got it, Vlad. Okay, you got it.
No problem. I got it. We do have the maximum drawdown of 35%. Total trades 220. Quite good. Also, the maximum drawdown, you can definitely detune that if you wish so to like maybe 20%, and you'll still be in a matter of like 2, 3, or even 4,000% profit. Win rate a flat 50, so you do expect something maybe like a win, a loss, a win, a loss. Unfortunately, these drawdowns or maybe these win streaks happen. So that's why if we consider, for example, 220 trades, 110 are winners, 110 are losers. Unfortunately, we cannot predict the exact order. If we would have been able to do that, of course, everybody here would be millionaires, right? Billionaires, however you wish to take
billionaires. Yeah, there's only me that's a billionaire.
Exactly.
Multi-billionaire, sorry for that.
Triple
David, we need to talk.
The insurance company is calling you.
Yeah, I wish.
Me and Vlad need to talk after the session with you.
It's funny how
you know the
come in
location,
just
William.
at the right moment. You're muted on Discord, Will.
Oh.
Half a joke right there.
Yeah, absolutely half a joke, yeah. So in other words,
Yeah.
guys, if you're on Discord, William just asked for a pay rise, but I haven't got $1 billion, so I will.
Right. Not with that audio, unfortunately. Right. Profit factor 2.3. We do have this amazing looking equity curve. It just had like 2 or 3 losses in a row currently, but nothing really to worry about. Again, maybe the next 3 trades will be winners, so you'll still be in the 50% win rate. Benchmark wise, undisputed champion right here, our strategy, rather than straight to the bin of buy and hold. You cannot even see it's a flat line compared to our strategy. And yeah, that's pretty much it with this one. Jumping next, and I think I'm pretty much very close to the half, so I'm going to do just a couple of more. David, if you can confirm with me that's okay with you, and we can
all good.
jump into hot or not. That's good. Right. So this one, Ethereum 1 hour, here we have the HACOLT strategy, or HACOLT, however you wish to call it. We have the performance of 5,000% profits, maximum drawdown 32%, total trades 571, quite a lot. There is definitely a whole room of improvement to be done over this strategy. We do have the win rate of 45%. Win rate is included as well in a matter of improvement, maybe, and the profit factor of 1.5 on average. You can definitely see that this strategy has a lot of buy and sell signals, and also using the David A boilerplate, these are filtered, and we have more unique trades, I should like to say, rather than the spam right here. Also, performance of the past months looks pretty good. I don't see anything worrying, pretty much.
Yeah, whilst I was doing the... Oh, sorry, Vlad.
No, continue.
Whilst I was doing the bot or not today, yeah, I realized how powerful that HA indicator there is that we're using. There are so many good setups that have actually gone through live trading and actually survived the live trading that have got the Heikin-Ashi indicator overlay included. I didn't realize how powerful was it.
That was a result with the Romanian millionaire strategy, right?
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, because we had the Romanian millionaire, and then we did two of them, didn't we? One was called the Romanian millionaire, and they're pretty much the same strategy. There was one indicator difference. And the HA was, yeah, very, very powerful. And I'm not trading it at all, and I kind of regret it now because there's a lot of good ones.
Also, that strategy gave birth to something within the boilerplate as well. This one, to enable the Heikin-Ashi overlay. So if you have, guys, the example, the flat candle at the bottom for buys, for buys, and of course the flat candle at the top for sells, this is pretty much like a perfect entry for Heikin-Ashi candles. Like, you don't have to use the Heikin-Ashi, never use the Heikin-Ashi candles onto your chart whenever you're algo trading, maybe manually trading if you wish to have at it. I don't know, but we are not doing that here. But yeah, it's pretty much applying it like the math calculations behind the Heikin-Ashi candles in order to mimic the entries of the perfect Heikin-Ashi candles. So never use them onto your charts whenever you're dealing with indicators, because you would be backtesting, or strategies, of course, you would be backtesting the formula of the price, not the price directly. So also your performance in trading would be not to the money that you're actually going to use the backtest and compare and so on. It would be to a formula. And of course, the formula is quite different. Maybe the entry could be at this level for the candle, the normal candle, but the Heikin-Ashi one would be something like here and so on. So that's why you should never use, in my opinion, the Heikin-Ashi candles, maybe only if you want to mess around with manual trading only. Any different thoughts, David? I see you wobbling your head.
I totally agree with you. We don't give financial advice, but that would be a serious piece of advice that I would give, and that is to never use the Heikin-Ashi candles unless they're just an overlay over your normal candles. If you're automating, I don't know how you could use them even manually, to be honest, because you're not getting, when the high or the when the close or the open is a formula, like you said, you're not getting that entry. You're getting an entry that can be far off. You could be miles away from the actual entry which you're actually getting. We're already dealing with slippage and fees and things like that. Why on earth would you want to add that on top? No.
Exactly. Like, again, it's a formula applied to the asset. We are trading here Ethereum against USDT, or if you want, gold against dollars, and so on. Do not apply a formula to that price, or it's not even a price anymore if you are jumping into Heikin-Ashi candles. It's something different. I mean, you're trading air money, or not even that.
Yeah. No financial advice, but keep away from Heikin-Ashi. Heikin-Ashi overlay, fantastic, but not the actual candles themselves.
Graphs that have HA name on them shouldn't be trusted on the results. What are those being adjusted to be accurate? So let me just come back at it. So maybe I didn't explain very clearly. The strategies that have Heikin-Ashi in the name, they are completely safe to trade instead of you jumping into TradingView and have your candles turned into Heikin Ashi candles, I don't even know where they are. Here, we are doing a math around it, so we would have the formula of the actual candles, so you can use it to have still the normal price into the chart on which you are actually backtesting the USDT level, the dollar level, or however you wish to call it. So it's completely safe to actually use the Heikin Ashi strategies.
Overlay.
It's just or the overlay, the Heikin Ashi strategies. It's fine. Just never use the Heikin Ashi candles right here, or don't mix them. That's, I think, even worse to have Heikin Ashi squared, I guess.
An overlay with them. Yeah, absolutely, even worse. No, the strategies are fine. They have the calculation of the Heikin Ashi candles inside them, but they have them as an overlay onto a normal candle. So you get the close of the normal candle, which is the actual price. As a Heikin Ashi candle will give you like Fred said, a formula to give you a close, which doesn't work. Not in
also,
because,
we do have. Oh, please continue.
No, good.
Also, we have Yale coming in with the amazing confirmation. Heikin Ashi LSMA was actually one of the best strategies here during the choke from August to December. Can confirm they are fine and safe to use. Thank you very much for the feedback, Yale. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Fantastic. Thank you very much for everything you put in again. Once again, well, I know we spoke during the week, but thanks very much. And I'll confirm in a minute. I'll show you guys if we're going to go through some of the forward tested strategies, and there's so many of the HA LSMA. I couldn't even remember what it was called, the LSMA indicator, such a long time ago. It was logarithmic
average something.
Yeah. Thanks, Fred. You took the easy part. I could have done that one.
I don't have. If you want, I can bet something on S as simple. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Yep.
Right. So back into the data. Just finishing up this one and the next one, so we can have another session of hot or not. Win rate 45%, profit factor 1.5. Performance over the past months, nothing really worrying. Also, buy to hold, we are in a completely different league. And the last one for today, ending up, fortunately, on big terms right here. We have Brett over 45 minutes chart. We do have the XMA again with a performance of 9,100%. Looks incredibly well. Maximum drawdown 30%. Total trades 234. We have the win rate as well, 56%. Sorry, and the profit factor of 1.8, close to that. Equity curve looks amazing if you ask me. Maybe if you want me to critique it, it's a little bit flat here, but nothing really to worry about. Performance of the past months looks extremely good as well. Also, benchmark wise, we are in a completely different league. So guys, that's pretty much it for the Elite Backtesters setups for today. I'm going to also review the second half on a Thursday. That's not tomorrow, the day after that. In the matter of summits for the Elite Backtesters, I would like to say that they are closed for access for March as of about 2 hours ago. So if you have submitted so far, unfortunately, you are a little bit late, but you're going to get access, of course, if all goes well, if you get past my manual filter, and also, which is pretty much like a checkup to see if you by mistake left any API keys or something like that. We also have our bot, which actually goes through all of the summits to see if there is any doubles, to see if there is any small cheats. We have that in the past as well. We here do not encourage you people to cheat. However, we definitely want you guys to take a look back at the strategies which are either broken or, like I said earlier, 500, 600 trades, a lot of room for potential to optimize it a little bit further, try to min-max it a little bit more. But still, make sure you do give credit towards the original user who actually made it. That's more about it, just in case there is any price to be made by the strategy. It's split between how you guys wish or not, half and half, and that's it. And yeah, pretty much it, guys, with the summit. thank you very much for listening to me. I'm going to return with the second half as of Thursday, maybe something Wednesday as well. Make sure you do not miss the next events. And yeah, that's pretty much it with me. Thank you very much. Now it's time for David to shine.
I'm gonna shine. Fantastic. Hi, Vlad. Thank you very much, Vlad. I said hi, Vlad. Hey, thank you very much, Vlad. Fantastic. Looking forward to shining here. Okay. Right. Let me share my screen here. We're good. Some great setups there again, guys. Thank you very much for participating in the David Tech. You may notice that we are restricting access to new members to the elite. Not the participating members, but the paid for members. So if you're already a member, yeah, it's good to go. If you're not, we are slowly moving to more of a just participating in the group to eat with each other for future events. Just bear me 2 seconds. I can see Vlad. Are you still there, Vlad? Yes, you're good.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
I was moving, right? I got you.
Yeah, so we will be pushing more towards the participating part of the David Tech and allowing everybody to use the David Tech bots and things like that, but actually getting access to the strategies. We're going to make it a little bit harder so that we just build the best strategies together. After that, I'm going to blow your socks off, hopefully, with some of these amazing setups that I've got. I've got the same sort of amount as Vlad. I'm not going to go into the same detail as Vlad because I don't want you all to go to sleep on me. I've already done 2.5 hours of live streaming today on Twitter or X. So I think they might take my my invoice up if I spend too long on here. So I'm going to go through them very, very quickly and show everybody some of these amazing results. I think the best idea is if I share them all with you on Friday as an Excel spreadsheet or something like that. But let's go through them anyway. So this one here, 90 minutes, was sent to us by Jerry B. Look at this as an equity curve. So this is back testing. When it comes out back testing, this is forward testing. Live trading, or yeah, forward testing. So it looks absolutely amazing on the 1 hour time frame. Ethereum 64% win rate. Throughout the live stream, I did also check to make sure the ones that I was marking as hot, that their edge was intact, because it's important not to be sharing things that might be falling apart. Next one, we have an ADA setup, 169 closed trades. Equally as impressive in live trading as in the back testing, looking pretty good. And like I said, anybody that's a participating member obviously can get access to the TradingView sheets as well for these as well. Next one, another one, ADA, 57% win rate, 347% net return. And as you can see, when we took it out back testing, it was 203. It looks absolutely amazing. Lots of trades in live trading, so all good. I do apologize, guys. I did just eat a very spicy curry, and my mouth is kind of still on fire at the moment. Yeah, I've been drinking water about it earlier. I said, oh, this is all going to go wrong. I've just drunk half a liter of water, and it's still on fire.
Gas is up. There you go.
Yeah. We're going to keep going. Said, this one's from you, bro. We've got this one here. Said from, which is a great setup on Stiff Surge on Aero. Look at the equity curve on this one. Looks amazing. We had a huge winning streak here, and looking absolutely amazing throughout the whole of the backtest. Very much, the backtest looks very, very similar to the live trading. So congratulations to you. You are here, I believe. Yes, you are. Keep going. Another one. Another amazing one on ARB-USDT on 45-minute by Danielle. Looking absolutely amazing. Backtesting looks great as well as forward testing. Going to keep going. Now, some of these, as we go a bit further, I think that Danielle, for example, here actually had more trades than that on the actual backtest period. I think that my bot didn't capture all of the backtest pair trades. But another one here on AVAX, 1 hour, This was sent in by Gentle Sir, so another fantastic back test. Another one here. I mean, look at that. AVAX. The amount of trades that's had in live trading. I mean, if you go here, we can see on the live stats that this was sent to us in 2024, July 2024. I mean, what? Looking absolutely insane. Next one, BTC. Not that many trades, but let's have a look. 108 trades. Small number of trades, but profitable ones. Looking good. Going to keep going. Gentle Sir. Now, this one was one that was a little bit worrying to me. Maybe it's starting to lose its edge. If I go down here, I think this was one that I spoke about earlier that was potentially on edge loss. So, yeah. So, I would be careful with this. But it's very impressive, and it has had drawdowns here, like here. I mean, a couple of days before we actually even put this into live trading, it did go through a drawdown period, but it has hit that lower band there. So, be careful. I'm not saying you should or you shouldn't trade. It's your decision, but just being careful with that one there. This one here, looking good as well. We're on BTC as well. 1.9 profit factor. Back testing, so it's been live trading all the way since April 2024. Keep going. Oh, that's the same one, is it not? No, it's not. Just looks similar. This one's on Doge USDT. This was what I was saying earlier. Heikin-Ashi. I should have gone through them there. Heikin-Ashi T3, Heikin-Ashi. The other one that we were talking about earlier, the LSMA. So many of them have this indicator on. It is very, very powerful. Another one here on MACD liquidity spectrum on the 45-minute. Lots of trades. Maybe something that I wouldn't particularly trade myself currently at the moment, but still lots of trades in live trading. This one here looks great. ETH. Oh, this was the same one as the first one we did. Another one. ETH. Heikin-Ashi again. Heikin-Ashi, it says. Heikin-Ashi shit. Is that right? Maybe that was. Is that right? Did we have
no clue?
Did we have a? Did we have a strategy called Heikin-Ashi shit? I don't think so. But anyway,
I think it's Heikin-Ashi T3. To be honest.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, it is.
But we don't have. You worried a little, right?
yeah, absolutely. I thought, geez, there's a strategy out there that I didn't know that was there. So it wasn't it. It's Heikin-Ashi. That's it, the word, and then T3. Okay. Obviously something the curry's getting to my head. Sorry, guys. Looking brilliant as well in live trading. Guys, good Indian food. It was Vietnamese that I was eating, but I absolutely love Indian food. Love it. One of my favorites. Absolutely love it. And the spicier it is, the better. If you're from India, I absolutely love your food. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, this one here, a bit hard to say. Now, I know it doesn't look great because it hasn't downloaded all the data. So I did on the live stream go through this, and I downloaded all the data from TradingView. It is absolutely insane. If it wasn't insane, it wouldn't be here. It looks great in live trading, but unfortunately, it didn't download all of the back-tested trades. So it is very, very good. You need to go and have a look on TradingView. If I was logged in, I would have showed you, but I haven't. I didn't log in before coming in. So unfortunately, same for this one here. There is a couple of them that have not downloaded. This one here as well may look rubbish, but I'm telling you, go and have a look. This one here is on a lower time frame, 30 minutes. It's a scalping strategy, 30 minutes on Halcott, Heikin-Ashi Colt, sorry. Insane strategy, very, very good. This one here, few trades. This is the full back test and full forward test, but still, I mean, performing very, very well. I'm going to keep going, guys. I know that I'm going through these very, very fast. I'll share a bunch of them now. I'll share a bunch of them tomorrow with you guys. I will also be back on Twitter tomorrow doing a full hot or not series where I'd spend 2 hours going through these things. The worst thing is that I've been through 2 hours of them. Just bear me 2 seconds. I think if I go here, Yeah, 2 out of, and I've only rated 277 of them out of 1,500. So I've still got a lot to do, So, and I've come up with these. I mean, my browser's full of the things, so I can only imagine what it's going to be by the time we get to the end of it. Going to stop talking. I'll keep going. 61% win rate, looking fantastic in live trading. Oh man, that looks good, Vlad. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to keep going. This one here looks great as well. Equally great on Ethereum. The Vortex Tether Harmony system. Couldn't get much harder of a name for a trading strategy on the 1 hour time frame. One more, Ethereum. The Superstrike Maverick again on Ethereum. We have another one on ETH again. Matt Ginley's trend followed 90 minutes instead. This one here, obviously, as earlier as I said, it wouldn't be here if it isn't great. So this one here has a lot more trades in backtesting, and also in live trading, but unfortunately it didn't download them. So gotta go. I will fix that bug on the website. This one here, very strange strategy. I mean, this is why it's so hard to get rid of strategies, because I mean, you look at this, we would have probably picked this one up and threw it in the bin after a week or two of trading. I mean, within 15 trades, it went down and then slightly come back up. But we would have definitely been this, and luckily we didn't, because I mean, look at the equity curve on that thing. I mean, gee man, if you were trading that, you would be seriously happy with David Tick, I think. But looking amazing. I mean, a lot of sideways moving market, but when it moves, it moves. So yeah, lucky we didn't chuck that one in the bin, in the trash. Ethereum, 30-minute. Ethereum, again, lots of Ethereum. Maybe I just pulled up Ethereum, so I'm not sure. Another one looking great. Ethereum, 30-minute as well, gentle sir. This one here, if these are all Ethereum, are these all Ethereum? Did I just pull up Ethereum? No, they're not just Ethereum. Just Ethereum. Another one on Ethereum. I think we're about here somewhere. Another one. No, this was one I was talking about earlier. So about here. There we go. Ethereum as well. 30-minute. That was the one I was talking about. Another one on Ethereum. This one, Gala. Now, again, if it looks like this, there's more data on TradingView. We need to go. Actually, I could probably go strategy audit and have a look at. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, yes, you can. Oh, I can't see it because I'm not logged in. But as you can see, there's a lot more trades. A heck of a lot more trades than there are there. So definitely go and have a look at that one, guys. This one here, Link USDT. Now, this is one that I am trading myself personally and have been for a while. I think this one's. Oh, no, this isn't the one I'm trading. I'm trading one by Moko B, which may be the next one, maybe. No, this is another one by Toasty Toasty. I don't know if you're about sometime. If you watch this, congratulations on your ability to find strategies, man. You are also another amazing optimizer, very much like Yao and some of the guys that are in the actual chat right now. You guys really know how to optimize. This one here is amazing as well. Link USDT. This was by Jotak. Good. Okay, not so bad. Another one. Lots of trades. Link USDT. This was Marco's one, so this is the one I'm trading here. Look at this. Now, the funny thing about this was I was trading. I've been trading this since January last year, doing trading this strategy. I started really talking about it here, and it was in the best winning streak ever. I started telling everybody that I was trading it, and then all of a sudden it does this. This is the thing with algo trading. As soon as I say anything, it just does this, and then it's starting to recover again. But yeah, so I always feel very, very guilty about talking about them, but it has gone through all of these fantastic trades, and then all of a sudden I speak about it, it goes like this. I guess it's just luck, but it's continuing to recover, so that's great. I think these were this would be probably around December. So I had this strategy in December. I was talking about it. I had the ARB strategy in December. And I think that this one here also contributed to having a bad December as well. But before was absolutely amazing. Great strategy again. This one is Botify. So maybe a setup from somebody in the Discord, Botify. I think this was the logarithmic RSI, if I remember rightly, or zero lag RSI or something like that they were using one single indicator for the entry and no other indicators, and gave this result, which looked pretty insane. Next one. Now this one here doesn't look great, but on the fullback test looks amazing. You can't see it, unfortunately, but it does look amazing on the fullback test. So go and have a look at this one. It's on MMT. I almost missed it because it took a long time. I think it was on 15-minute. Yeah, 15-minute time frame. Took a long time to back test. I was going to go, right, forget it. But why not? I decided to back test it, and it actually is amazing. This one here, a bit sideways, but still, I mean, in comparison to the actual equity curve, 175%, we're at 190, or no, 207%. So a good amount of trades, and still in comparison to the ratio of the back test, there's a lot less trades, so potentially might be a good one for the future. This one here also looks, unfortunately, I finished with this one. Hold on. Can't finish on that note there. There you go. This one here looks like looks rubbish, but it isn't. If you go for the full back test, as I said earlier, it's amazing. It's just that unfortunately I haven't pulled down all the data. I think sometimes TradingView bugs, and then I don't get the full data. Oh, this one here, of course, we'll go back to the first one and show you the best one at the end. Looking great. So guys, I guess what I could do first of all is share a couple of these through Discord, and then I'll share the half of them next week as well, so you guys can easily find them. I'll put about half of them into Discord now so you guys can see them, and then I'll do the other half. We got another stream tomorrow, I think it is. Yes, we got another stream tomorrow and Thursday, so I'll share some more there as well. With Yuli, yes. Looking forward to it. So you'll be able to find all of those. These are old setups that have real live trades, been going for a long, long time. As you can see on the on Discord, I'll put them. Ah, there's the German trader from Dubai. Ronnie, how you going, mate? Nice to see you. Ronnie, if you're still there, you're looking for some good setups. There you go, sir. They're all in on YouTube for you. Guys, that is a heck of a lot of trade charts there. A heck of a lot. You can see them all. They're there. There was a lot of alpha today. Lots and lots of alpha. My whole of my face is numb from talking over. I think it's 4 hours that we've been live streaming in total today. So that's cool. Glad to be going doing this. I mean, it's a lot of work, but it's good. And we still have a heck of a lot to do. We have 1,244 to do. Jeez, that's going to be fun. I think I'll
you did that testers as well. I still have about 17 charts, so lots of content.
Yeah, so my idea with this afterwards, guys, is literally just to not remove, but hide automatically all of the non-rated, not the non-rated, they're not junk, but the ones that haven't performed as they should do. And then we'll go back through them, look through them every other month or every 3 months.
Yeah, we can do a review every
3 months.
Quarterly, half a year, so on.
I wouldn't do it every month, because the problem is that
they don't have enough time.
It's going to take us a week. Trades. Yeah, it's going to take us a week to 2 weeks to go through all of them. So yes. Wonderful. Vlad, William. I think Lloyd's here. Lloyd. Ah, Yuli's here as well. I think we've done everything. Are we good, guys?
Yeah, all good.
Fantastic. Guys, I hope that we brought... Oh, can that be automated? Said, what do you mean, can that be automated? All of the strategies that I just did, or are we talking about Vlad's curry still? That looks insane, man. Are you eating that tonight?
No. That was a couple of weeks ago, but it could happen in any moment, you know.
Nice. Oh yes. Okay, so we could do this by AI and sort of go through them with automation. I did it once and it kind of removed and pruned too many of them. That was the problem.
Sometimes it's too
idea.
aggressive, yeah.
Yeah, too aggressive. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'll think about it a little bit more. I think by the time I'd actually get a script out and get it done, I would have already done them anyway, so I might as well this time at least do it. The actual removal of the bad strategies from the website, once we've done the hot or not, is very easy. I'll just put a checkbox on the website, because I know some people want to access all of them, because that way people like Superator download the bad ones and re-optimize them to try and find better settings. So I won't stop people from getting those settings. I will just bring the spotlight more on the better settings so that you guys can find them a little bit better.
It's more about like a treat for beginners, so they don't have like 1,000 to choose from, but rather several hundreds.
Still a lot. Oh dear.
Okay.
And the paradox of choice, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Too much choice. Yes, absolutely. But cool. Looking forward to getting through them all. Guys, I'm going to wait for Said's question.
If you have any other questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. Also, we're checking the YouTube chat as well.
With all the talking of today, I certainly think I might end up with a great big sort of chin.
Chin Chad.
Yeah, I either look like the Bogdanovs or I'll look like...
End up.
Oh, thanks, Will.
Don't worry, I'm still here, guys.
They cannot hear you because you're muted over Discord.
For the edge checker, is it moving down with the equity? So the edge checker, there's several parts to the edge checker. So we've got the edge checker that goes around the actual equity curve, which is just literally a standard deviation and a moving average. So when your equity goes down, it will go down, yes. So I really kind of use a theory of, I don't know if you can see it when you're not logged in. I think that if it crosses over, it's time to leave. Yeah. So this is the mean of the actual moving average here. So we've got the mean and we got the two standard moving averages. This is really just something that I put together myself. I was looking for a way of working out when equity curves will revert to the mean, and also when it's time to go, right, okay, we've got to turn these things off. And I was thinking, well, using upper and Bollinger Bands, and then we go down here a little bit more advanced. This here uses the profit factor, rolling profit factor, and we work out whether or not the strategy has an edge over the profit factor as it starts to lose its edge. It also uses the win rate, as you can see up here, profit factor and win rate, to make this calculation. When it goes below the threshold of 1.2, they're all at 1.2. When it goes below the threshold of 1.2, it says here that the strategy edge is starting to fall apart. You can see the consistency score, stability, and the trend strength currently at the moment. This one here is in a good trend strength. But if you're talking about this, yes, this will move with price. It is literally just a standard deviation. So yeah, so it's not a rule for life or anything like that. It's just something I come up with. It's a 21 moving average period. You can see that equity curves generally stick by it. Well, stick by it. Of course they do, because it is a moving average of what the equity curve has done. But when it does start falling apart, it generally does tend to fall apart right the way to the end. So, yeah. maybe this one here, for example, wouldn't be a good idea to use it because the standard deviation is so far apart. For you guys, it's just an extra tool for you guys to use. I use it, I would say religiously, but I didn't use it religiously in December. My human emotion, I got too attached to a strategy and decided to ignore it, thinking it would bounce back up. And that was unfortunately the reason that I had a bad December. So I will next time make sure that I turn off any strategies that hit or cross over the lower the lower band. Would you add okay. Can we use, I'm guessing, Algobot, we're talking about Billy's Markov model. Would it be hard to, it'd be hard to add it to all the strategies, but add it to the actual website. I could code it easily in JS or whatever we're using at the time for the website, because we've got different ones, different websites. So I could easily code that, and then we could try and add it to see if that works as well. But I can't promise that I can do it like in the next week or so, because I just have such a huge list of things that people have added, like fixing the optimizer and things like that. But I will put it on the list of things that we need to do, and I will have a look with Billy during the week or next week to see what the algorithm is behind it. Okay, let's have a look. Trying to have a look. I'm trying to find it here. Is this the one here? Could be. Okay, so let's have a look here. If I would have turned it off or not. No, I wouldn't have turned that off. Not in the slightest. No. This would be a trading strategy that I would have continued going. I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I had a really bad December, not December, end of year. If this would have went below the lower Bollinger Band, I would have probably ignored it because I was just having a really bad time in that part of my life. But it didn't, luckily. The ARB strategy did, 110% did. I think it even did it like twice. I did come online and I said I'm going to rebalance it. I removed some equity from it and believe way too much in luck, like I said, and it just continued to go down. And I lost 11% of my portfolio of that one trading account, not in total, but that one trading account that I was doing, which hurt a lot. I learned the lesson, and I will continue to learn as I go along. I'm here learning as much as you guys as well. So this one here, I would not have turned off, no. As for this here, this is much more a sort of a, I'd say this is more of a confluence. I use this more of a confluence because, as you can see, this actually goes under the threshold quite often. So we get a edge warning. We don't get a full close out your trades. It just says edge could be falling apart. The current trend is bullish. Then you have to look here at your edge strength and things like that. But I use this here more as a confluence. If it does hit that lower Bollinger Band here, or Bollinger Band, however you want to call it, I would come down here and look to see whether it's intact or not, and that would just give me an extra confluence here. Yeah, so that's it really. Yes, yeah. Perfect. Thanks, mate. Thanks for the question. Great question. I'm just looking at Said's question here. So can we make it so that so can you make the lower band static, and whenever it goes low, so it isn't static, it adapts to the equity curve. So it uses this mean, so it's the same as a moving average, a 21 period moving average. So it takes the 21 previous candles. We call it candles. It isn't candles, but the previous price points, and then creates an average of that, and then it adds what are Bollinger Bands around it, so a standard deviation around it, lower and higher, a standard deviation of 2 above and below, and so it isn't static, it's continually adapting to the equity curve. It is something that we're working on at the moment. Again, I can't promise that it'll be done like today or tomorrow or whatever, but it is something that we're working on that will automatically, first of all, the first setup what we're doing is a setup where it will alert you when there's when it's hit the lower Bollinger Band. It won't be instant. It won't be like it'll be updated, because these are updated to the website like every 30 minutes, so there will be a bit of a lag of 30 minutes. So you'll get an alert directly into Telegram. The second part that we're doing is we're working on a Telegram bot that's working with Strategy Factory, where you'll be able to press a button and then you'll be able to turn off that strategy once you get the alert, and then eventually we'll be able to make it so it's 100% automated if that's something you guys want. But currently at the moment it's going to be manual to semi-manual, or it's kind of like a hybrid, and then it will go on to a full automated process. Too much work for you. There's a lot on the list at the moment. There is a lot on the list. I'm trying to get in and help as much as I possibly can here, and find the best setups for everybody. Like I said, I've live streamed with Vlad and William, I think a total of around 4 hours today. Just going through these manually and finding them so that I can share them with you guys in Discord and also on YouTube. I'm just doing my best to try and find the best ones and bring them forward for you guys so you guys can find them. That's my first step.
It's just Tuesday.
And it's just Tuesday, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so that's the priority at the moment, is to bring the good setups to you guys. And then as soon as we've done that, I'll get back to building features, adding things. We're still a very, very small team. It's just us that you can see currently in here. We're still a very, very small team, small community, tight-knit community. And like I said earlier, I'd much prefer to work with people that I get on with and just work with, and we'll find good settings and we'll all trade together and work as a community than yeah, charge for giving these strategies to everybody. I just prefer us all to work together as such. Short question. Okay, so there is another YouTube channel which I'll share with you guys tomorrow. That's for
it's
recording.
In the announcements.
It's in the announcements. Okay, it's in the announcements. Yeah. It's called TD because it was something that we had a automated sort of trader on there for a long time called Trader Dev. It's in there. We're recording there directly so you guys can see them as well. Yes, they are indeed the old channel. As for the stream that we did at midday, that was only on Twitter or X, but I probably will tomorrow do both again.
Right.
Yep. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much for all the questions. It's a pleasure being here as always. Hopefully I've brought to you some of the great settings so you guys can find some. Oh, there you go. Some Chinese again. Some Chinese curry going there again. It always hurts the second time more. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so I hope we've managed to find you some amazing settings. Appreciate you and the team. Thank you very much, Ali. Very nice to meet you. I think it's the first time we talk. I'm not sure. But thank you very much anyway. Guys, as always, it's always a pleasure being here. I really do hope that I'm delivering some great settings for you guys. Have a wonderful evening. Vlad, William, Lloyd, Yuli, thank you once again for being with us. Take care, everybody. Le ballon bleu. Ballon bleu. Nice to see you, mate. I didn't say hi to you later. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye to everybody and see you soon. Goodbye, Vlad. Goodbye, Will. Goodbye, Yuli. Take care, mate.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, YouTube and Twitter. Off we go.